Hi and welcome back to Csylnaturalsdiy DIY. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this natural hair shampoo. If this is your first time of stopping by, my name is Sylvia. I make DIY hair care and skincare products. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so yet. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be making use of African black soap. So I've measured it out already. Here I'm using 90 grams of African black soap. And the next ingredient I have here is my coffee. And what I'm doing here, I'm going to add the coffee. I have 15 grams of coffee. I'm adding it into my 90 grams of African black soap. And after that, I'm going to heat up distilled water. And at this point, I'm adding my distilled water, hot distilled water. I have 200 grams of my distilled water. And after mixing it, adding it to the black soap and the coffee just mixed. So I'm going to cover it and allow it to dissolve and allow the black soap to dissolve. And this can take between 5 to 6 hours to do so. Sometimes you can leave it overnight so that the black soap will dissolve properly. So at this point, after 5 hours, this is my black soap. This is what it looks like. At this point, it's still watering. So with a strainer, I'm going to strain the black soap to make sure there are no particles in it. So after straining it, here's my black soap. So the next step, I'm going to start adding my ingredients. So the first ingredient I have here is my honey. Honey is a humectant. It helps draw water from the atmosphere to your hair. So I have my xanthan gum. I'm using xanthan gum clear, and at this point you can use ordinary xanthan gum. So here I have my honey. I have 20 grams of honey, and for my xanthan gum I have 10 grams of xanthan gum. So I'm going to mix together to combine to make sure the xanthan gum is hydrated. So after mixing for some while, this is what the consistency looks like. So this time I'm going to add it into the black soap, and this will serve as a thickener as well. It will help thicken the black soap. If you want your shampoo thick, with this xanthan gum mixture, it will help thicken the black soap. So after stirring it for some while, I'm adding my oil. Here I'm using different oils I mixed together. Here I have my onion oil and my mint leaf oil. So feel free to use whichever oil that you prefer. You can use fractionated coconut oil. You can even use shea butter at this point. So I noticed that the xanthan gum I added at first didn't hold well, so I had to add extra 4 grams of xanthan gum. At this point, I used glycerin instead of honey to mix the xanthan gum. Then I used 10 grams of glycerin at this point. Then I also added it into the same black soap. And I noticed that this particular xanthan gum was not holding. Normally, there's a particular the brand that I used before. Once you add maybe 5 grams can hold this quantity of shampoo. But what I noticed, that's why you need, whenever you get your ingredient, please try to follow your manufacturer's instruction to know how to use it. So the next thing I'm adding at this point, I'm adding my preservative. And here I'm using 3 grams of preservative. I'm using liquid Jamon Plus. So after adding my preservative, I'm going to mix it And the next I'm adding is my essential oil. So for my essential oil, I used 8 grams of essential oil, and at this point I'm going to cover it and keep it aside to allow the xanthan gum to hydrate. So guys, at this point, this is my black soap. I love the consistency, I love the thickness of this shampoo. And with this shampoo, if you're having itchy scalp, you're experiencing breakage, the shampoo would help control that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to use the comment section if you have any concern. See you in my next video. Bye.